A rising number of pet owners in South Korea are taking in their dogs to give blood to help other dogs suffering from a range of health issues. There are also dogs raised to specifically provide dogs with blood as and when they need it. A pet blood donation center, which is currently under construction in Seoul, will also be the first of its kind in Asia when it opens later this year. Our Bo-kyoung has this report.
More and more people in South Korea have animal companions. To keep up with the latest trends, Statistics Korea's 2020 Population and Housing Census included data on the number of households with pets. According to the data, more than 3 million households had animal companions. That's 15% of all households. Among the 3 million households with pets, 2.4 million had dogs, while 71,000 had cats.
Starting in the 1960s, South Korea saw more people with pets, and these days the number is again surging as one-person households increase, and people readily seek attachment, not from people but from pets.
With an increasing number of households having animal companions by their side, their pets' physical, mental, and social well-being is one of their biggest interests.
Accordingly, there's also been a surge in infrastructure and facilities for pets, and especially for dogs. Korea Rural Economic Institute projected the domestic pet-related industry to be over $5 billion by 2027.
But pets also need infrastructure to support them if they are sick or injured. Like humans, dogs may need blood transfusions to save their lives.
According to British emergency pet care service VetsNow, 10 types of dog emergencies need blood transfusions to save dogs' lives. And without a culture of donating pets' blood, the supply struggles to keep up with the demand. Then where do veterinary clinics get the blood they need for operations? It might shock some animal lovers, but they get it from dogs that are raised specifically to donate blood. These donor dogs spend their whole lives giving blood until the day they die. South Korea-based animal rights group CARE reported on the poor environment these blood-donating dogs were being kept in. Dogs were packed in dirty cages and given unsanitary food and water.
Donor dogs exist in other countries too, but we are the only country where a private company cages these animals for blood.
Other countries usually have community banks run on a voluntary basis and have a widespread donation culture. This shocking disclosure, however, could not stop these dogs from being bred, as even their blood was not enough for the sick. And still, 90% of blood is coming from these dogs. To solve this problem, pet owners created the Korean Canine Blood Donor Association and began working with vets across the nation to donate blood. At first, it was just several large dogs taking part in the donation campaign. But after a while, more and more pet owners started to volunteer to donate their pets' blood, which eventually led to the official creation of a non-profit association in 2018.
We have around 15 doctors' clinics across the country that are in partnership with us. There are not only regular blood donation programs in each clinic, but also if there's an emergency request for blood, we guide our network of dogs that is willing to donate.
Wangbang, a 4-year-old golden retriever, is one of those volunteers. Before Wangbang donates blood, a pre-checkup is necessary, as the donor criteria is quite tricky. A dog needs to be between 2 and 8 years old and should weigh more than 20 kilograms. That is why only big dogs can donate. More than 40% of the blood should be red blood cells, and the hemoglobin concentration should be over 13 grams per deciliter. And the dog should, of course, have no infectious disease and have a mild temperament. To check all of these, the vet examines the dog's health and takes a blood sample.
빈혈 환자가 2이 나왔어요. 둘 다 치료가 좀 피곤한 상황이라서 건강히 혈액도 고맙게 쓰였으면 좋겠네요.
Wangbang and the pet owner need to wait for around 30 to 40 minutes before the test on the blood sample comes out. Could be tiring and troublesome, but pet owner says there is a reason why she decided to make Wangbang a life-saving hero.
This is Wangbang's third blood donation. I myself am interested in blood donation and have donated several times. After realizing that only large dogs can donate blood, we started regular donations since Wangbang became 2 years old. I found out that there are dogs bred just to give blood, so we're hoping this donation campaign can change this.
After the long wait, the test result came out.
이런 감염병도 다 음성으로 확인이 돼서 일단은 다른 아이한테 옮길 병이 전혀 없는 상태고요. 그리고 이제 혈액 검사에서도 대부분 건강하게 확인이 됐습니다. 그래서 헌혈은 충분히 가능할 것 같아요. 네.
The veterinarian says there are 2 ways to get the blood.
The most preferred way is to draw blood from the jugular vein, the thickest vein in our body. Because a thick needle can get in, it only takes 5 to 10 minutes to get the blood with almost no possibility of contamination. But as the dog must be up high on a table for this, dogs who are afraid of heights give blood using veins in their legs and arms.
In order to secure blood for transfusion, having an official pet blood bank is necessary. Hyundai Motor and Konkuk University's I'm Donor campaign has been driving a van around the country to recruit dogs willing to donate since 2019. This January, they finally struck an MOU for an official pet blood donation center. The center, scheduled to open within this year, will be funded by Hyundai to the amount of $838,000 over the next 10 years. It will be the first official blood donation center in Asia.
There are many animal blood banks run by donation only in North America and Europe. Though there are small projects going on in Asia, it is the first time a large company is funding the launch of a blood donation center. This center will play a key role in helping animals donate blood safely and supply that blood to those in need in a timely manner.
But only having just one center in Central Seoul is not the ultimate answer for the dog blood donation culture to grow.
The ultimate goal is to have a nationwide network and have all animal medical clinics be part of blood donation. It would be nice to have the control tower, but we cannot have the dogs go to Seoul to donate their blood when they're in Busan or Jeju. We need to keep on expanding our network of partner doctors' clinics and find more dogs willing to donate.
Around 5,000 donors are needed to remove the reliance on the dogs that are only bred for their blood. If more pet owners can come forward, the day will eventually come when dogs are no longer raised in cages for their blood. Bo-kyoung, Arirang News.